let's be honest. As Americans, we live a pretty easy life. We have riding lawnmowers, so I don't have to push the lawnmower to cut the grass. I have screw guns, so I don't have to turn a screwdriver. We have garage door openers, so I don't have to reach up and lift and pull the garage door. I have coffee makers, so I can just push a button. I don't have to do the old school method of starting the kettle and putting it on the oven and waiting for it to whistle. Um, I have, we have hoverboards. I personally don't, my kids do. We have hoverboards, and we can hop on those bad boys and ride up the driveway to grab our mail and ride back down and never break a sweat and really never move a muscle except for stepping on and off the hoverboard. We have automatic features on our cars now. I can be in the kitchen and start my car with a push of a button. I can be in the bathroom brushing my teeth, reach over, push a button. I can start my car. I can wake up 5 a.m. in the morning before I go to work at the fire station and reach over, push a button and hit the snooze on my phone because I'm not ready to get up yet. And then 9 minutes later, I'll reach over, push a button, start the car before I even get out of the bed. So we live in a society of convenience. It's fast paced. It's a technological driven society where we have all these luxuries that are given to us with a push of a button. Sometimes we don't have to push a button. We have Alexa now. We can just speak, the lights will come on, or the TV will come on, and it'll play my favorite TV show, or go to my ball game that I want to watch, or to record the TV show that I want to watch. It'll turn on the radio. It can play my favorite songs or my favorite playlist, or if I'm downstairs working out, it'll play my gym mix. It can turn my security system on. It can tell me what the temperature is inside of the house in every room. It can tell me what the temperature is outside. All these luxuries are provided to us, and it makes life great, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Or are these luxuries sucking the energy out of us? Or are we becoming too dependent on these luxuries? As a recovering couch potato myself, I think that it's doing more harm than good. We become so dependent on these luxuries that we don't get up to turn the TV on or off. It's there at the push of a button. We don't have to do the certain things I said in the beginning. It's all done in a convenience. It's a time-saving, convenient type atmosphere that we live in. So I'm here to reach out to all the other couch potatoes that have become dependent upon all the technological advancements we have and become lethargic and have become sluggish and have been sucked into the machine. I'm here to pull you guys out. I'm here to persuade you to get up and to move. Basically just walk. A study in Time Weekly magazine back in 2015 said that Americans watch between 15 to 18 hours of TV per week. That's per week. Roughly, that equates to about 40% of our leisure time overall. That same study in Time Weekly magazine stated that the majority of the shows we watch we don't even really like. So that means we're just there. We're stuck. We're sucked in. And we're either waiting for that TV show to end for our other show to come on, or maybe our show has just went off and we're too lazy or tired or sluggish or lethargic to get up and to cut the TV off and to go to our bed. Maybe we're waiting for the timer to click off and we can call Alexa and our hoverboard can roll up and we can get onto it and it can take us to our bed. But nonetheless, we have to get up and we have to move. These TV shows that we're watching, the commercials come on, they pump out all the commercials as far as the food. We see that, it stimulates our minds, it releases the dopamine and endorphins dump, and that's what we want. So now we're sitting on the couch and we're eating the foods that we see on the TV, and they're not good for us. Americans lead the world in diabetes and in cardiovascular diseases. So we combined our eating habits along with our poor exercise or our lack of just movement, and that's a recipe for disaster. A study in Walk-In magazine that was conducted back in 2016 that said if people will walk 20 minutes 3 to 4 times a day, they will drastically see a difference in their level of energy. It will also help with your triglycerides. It will help with your cardiovascular buildup. It will help you with your cholesterol. It'll help you with your overall weight. It does wonders for you. It'll make you feel greater. It gets you out and it gets you moving. It stimulates you. It's good for you both mentally and physically. So it's not just a physical health thing, it's also a mental health thing. So get up, get out, walk. The season's about to change. It's about to be spring. It's going to be beautiful. I live in Georgia. the weather's crazy here. One minute it might be snowing, the next minute it might be 100 degrees, and it could be in February. We don't know. But a lot of times it's just as simple as just getting up and moving around. Like I said, 20 minutes a day, 3 to 4 times a day. Go above and beyond. Go crazy with it. Some of the simple things you can do are when you go to the grocery store, park far out in the parking lot. Make it a point to go take the extra steps. I got a Fitbit. I love to count my steps. I normally would shoot between like 10,000, but a year into it, I'm up to the 15,000 to the 20,000. Like I go above and beyond. I aim high. Do certain things like taking the steps. I mean, that's always the easy one instead of the elevator. If you work in a business place that has steps, start off taking 1 or 2 flights of steps, then go with the elevator. Or, figure out what your pace is. You might have to just take the steps down instead of going up, but work your way up to eventually, you don't take the elevator all the way up. You're taking those steps. Get into like a running club or a walking club. Get outside, move around, find people that have the same interest in you. Like I said, my Fitbit, I meet up with people all the time throughout the fire department, just people that I grew up with, and we go on runs. It's stimulating. It's great for you. It helps your cardiovascular. It helps you to build stamina. It's a good overall mental and physical tool that you need. It's just walking. It's what we do every day. If you think about our ancestors before us and you see pictures of them, they're not built like us. They're generally smaller and thinner because they didn't have cars. They either rode horses or they walked everywhere they went. So get out there, take the time, enjoy what God's given us. Take it all in, go for a walk, take baby steps, crawl before you walk, but just get out and walk. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family. Get out and see what the world has to offer. Just get out and walk.